Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
And we serve as the voice to the Tuval Black community.
Again, we got Dr. Candace Matthews.
A lot of these documents, looking at.
We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media.
This country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for Black people, and we are tired.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
Malawi's Vice President Saulos Chilima has been killed by a plane crash. The plane crash also took 9 other passengers' lives, and the people of Malawi, especially the youth, are mourning his death.
In every nation, we always have leaders who are also like a parents, not to one person, not to two, but to many communities too. So it is sad. It is sad. I know that it is written in the Word of God that there is time for everything, but I would say it is really a sad moment.
It's very sad to hear this story, especially to the nation, considering the fact that Dr. Chilima has done a lot of things here in Malawi. Being a vice president, he assisted a lot of people, even the current government. I'm so sure without Chilima, we could have been ending in another elections.
Officials with Chilima's United Transformation Movement, a party different from that of the president, criticised what they said was the government's slow response after the plane went missing on Monday.
Malawi's government has faced some backlash with the way they handled this plane crash, especially because this man was a vice president, and usually when this sort of thing happens, the government, other governments at least, respond quickly, swiftly. They give updates as quickly as possible because this is a high-profile case and the people of Malawi want to know, because this is a vice president we're talking about. And also, let's not forget, he is dearly loved and seen as a hope and an intelligent man that represents the youth. At least most of the youth believe that way, and the reports are indicating that they did believe in him. Even though he faced corruption allegations a while back, the charges were dropped and he was cleared. So he was even preparing to be part of the next election, which people thought he had a good chance.
The 51-year-old was laid to rest in his village of Nsipe, located in the district of Ncho, approximately 160 kilometers southeast of the capital, Lilongwe. President Lazarus Chakwera, who has called for an independent investigation into the plane crash, attended the burial but did not address the mourners. Chilima was the leader of the United Transformation Movement Party. He had partnered with Chakwera to form the ruling Tons Alliance and was his running mate in their successful 2020 election campaign. However, relations between the two had become strained ahead of the 2025 presidential election, in which Chilima was expected to challenge Chakwera.
And as I said earlier, he is seen as the light at the end of the tunnel. People thought that he is going to do more. Even though he was loved by many, he was not doing well with the sitting president. Even though they are the president and vice president, they didn't get along, and that was not a secret. The reason why he was still the vice president was because in the constitution, the president is not allowed to fire the vice president. So this obviously brought a lot of speculations towards this conversation, which, since we don't know, we're not going to indulge in that, but that is what people are talking about, the fact that they're not in good terms, and the government took its time to respond to the plane crash, or at least to communicate with reporters, with people around them. So that is why people are skeptical about this specific plane crash. And also, we're hearing this more and more from the president of Iran dying in a plane crash. Just a few months ago, the leader of the Wagner mercenary group, again, crash in Kenya, the general that just died recently over a crash, is just happening too often. What is it? What is that about? That's the question that is being raised. Unfortunately, Vice President Saulos Chilima has passed. People are mourning him and we're not going to get him back. But if this crash is actually an accidental one, there needs to be an investigation. There needs to be more information that comes out, and the people deserve to know. Anyways, fam, let us know down below what your thoughts are about this. I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one.